Best friend dead. Dead. And we lost. And this is what I gotta go through for the rest of the summer. I don't care what you say. You can try to put your feet in my shoes. They won't never fit. Cause you can't go through what I go through in my life. I'm the MVP and I gotta worry about trade talk. I'm the MVP. I'm the MVP of this league. The best basketball players in the world. In the world. I was honored with the MVP. And when I lose, this is what I gotta go through. When I lose, I can't win them all. I'm human. I'm just like y'all, man. I'm just like you. I'm just like you. You might be a little better than me in your eyes, or the people that love you in their eyes. You might be a little better than me, but you human. You just like me, right? You just like me. You ain't no different. You just like me. You bleed just like I bleed. You cry just like I cry. You hurt just like I hurt. I ain't no different than you. I ain't no different, but I'm Allen Iverson. I'm a basketball player. You know, I get some money to play basketball.
I'm your professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail, but more importantly, you saw that clip. Shout out to AI. This is what you don't remember. Even when it comes to like black men. You know, I talked about all the celebrity stuff and all that other stuff, but what do we remember about this clip that's not in that clip? Y'all talking about practice. It became a joke all this time. Y'all talking about practice. But what he said before this, but this part, never, ever, nobody ever cared. The news media that put out the practice clip never cared about this part. The people who saw it when it happened never cared about this part. The people who heard about this after it happened never cared about that part. And I remember making a video about that part or alluding to that part. And now I'm glad I found a clip to show you that part. And why that part is important is because as a black man, that's a normal thing for us. See, the practice part is everything was what people remember. You know, they say like, you know, in sports that, you know, the ref doesn't see the first attack, they see the response. And what happens is with black men, you constantly skip over somebody poked this person, somebody attacked this person, somebody slandered this person, you know, somebody disrespected this person. But all you remember is the response. The footage is there, just like this footage. This footage is there, but that's not the footage we want to see. That's not the image that we want to portray. Because no matter how you slice it, I need you to fit this certain stereotype. Now, when people see that clip, some people might have went, man, what the practice part at? And here's the question. And the reason why this is an issue with me, because I remember getting a call while I was at work that my best friend got shot. I remember being at work and saying, yo, I gotta go. I remember getting in my car, getting in my work clothes and getting to the interstate, to the freeway, however you want to slice it, and getting a call and say, hey man, don't come, because he gone. I remember talking to my grandmother, who was my other best friend, about it, and her being sad because 2 weeks later she died, and I was at work, and the same thing happened again. But Interestingly enough, I can remember how I'm in the car crying, and I could look over and see somebody staring at me crying like I'm crazy because I'm crying. You get what I'm saying? And me not really caring, but looking like, man, I'm not a sideshow for you, you little, you know what I'm saying? So, uh, because the humanity isn't there. And I think about this time and time again where I have a clip of, you know, having somebody making fun of a guy having a moment. They got a little cartoon clip of it. The guy says his mother died and he cried, and the girl's like, "Oh, it's okay." And then it fast forwards or something like that, and the girl's like, "I don't like him no more. He ain't a real man. He ain't this. He ain't that." But at the same time, I also remember times in life where people tried me, and that part didn't go so well. And then it was like, oh, but all people remember, remember when you did that? You remember how you acted? Or you crazy. You crazy. I saw you I saw how you acted and how you looked. And it's like, oh, so you just gonna skip everything that happened prior to that. Interesting. Or, um, I've walked away from people. And it's the same premise. It's like, and I say it in this way. I've walked away from people because it's no nice way to say this. But you know what? I use this as an analogy. I didn't walk away from this person, but uh, me and a family member got into it. Well, not really got into it, but we got into it a little bit. But we had a conversation, and it was like, when life wasn't going so well for me, I knew I could come around you and take out my frustrations on you, and I knew that then. Um, but the issue becomes when I put my hand out and get somebody to Heisman pose, like stay over there. The issue becomes, why are you acting like that? What's wrong with you? Because I gotta tell you, and I could be wrong when I say this. Using that clip with Allen Iverson, how many of the people in that room and the reporters in that room after that was over was like, "Hey man, I'm sorry for your loss, man. I probably wouldn't be in the mood to talk to if my best friend died," because we don't care about that. You get what I'm saying? Um, and I've seen people that are not black, or black men in particular, have those moments where life happens and everybody understands. What's going on? That such and such. Oh, okay. But on the flip side, when that happens with us, he shouldn't act like that. He should be more dignified than that. He should be more, robotic than that. He should no. So what? Who cares? And then, like I said before, when that gives back to you, your response is the issue. And life is unfair, but that is life, So I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Y'all tell me what you think about it. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take it.